Hey there, how you doing today? My name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that I just had no idea about growing up as a white or Caucasian girl from the country. And I was born into Saskatchewan, Canada, and into a Catholic family. And I believed in God. I was taught about God, and I always had this relationship with nature, but I didn't understand my relationship with nature and my relationship with the spirit world. I was always really interested in things that involved spirits, but I didn't understand it. So I would watch cartoons, or some Pocahontas, and there's these songs about singing about the spirit world, and I just over the years I watched other shows and movies, and I just thought it was so beautiful, but I never really understood it until I had my experience with plant medicine the first time. And when you take my experience when I've taken plant medicine, whether it's been mushrooms or ayahuasca or hickory or yage, they've all given me this deep connection to spirit, as well as deep connection to the nature around me. So when I was in the desert in a hickory ceremony with the Ray Radicas from San Luis Potosí, and I'm in the medicine and I'm in the desert, and then I just look at the cactus like the cactus are like beings, and I never looked at cactus like that they were entities before. And then we're offering the fire, Tatewari, the fire god, offerings and asking for support. And the first ceremony I went to, I kind of was doing it as more of a metaphorical thing, or something to help me. But by my third ceremony, I actually saw Tatewari, I saw the fire god. I saw it was a real thing, and I had a more deeper connection with him, with it, And yeah, I even had this really interesting experience with fire at a hikari ceremony that years ago, and it was just so interesting to have this experience and to let the spirit world teach me things and to really show me what it's about. And then the craziest thing is then the next day you see things kind of normal again, but if you remember that truth, that that everything is breathing and it has this consciousness around it, and these plants are here to help us and to support us, and they have all these actions, and these their DNA have these actions in it that they help our DNA, they help different things in our body, and it's not just a coincidence. We are all here together to support each other, and so we have to support the plant world, and the plant world also supports us. And yeah, it's just something sometimes I forget about it. And so I just had a ayahuasca ceremony or a yage ceremony yesterday with Los Taitas from Colombia. And it was a very intense and beautiful experience, and it just reminded me how important it is to live my life intentionally with giving gratitude and thanks to Pachamama, to Mother Earth, always. And to remember that relationship is the most important relationship. The relationship with myself, to love myself, and from that, my second important relationship is with Mother Earth, and if I am loving myself, my relationship with Mother Earth is going to be very strong, because I'm nature and I need nature to sustain myself. I need nature to be healthy. So by eating nature, eating things that come from Earth, taking the herbs, waking up in the natural rhythms, living in the natural rhythms of nature, this all is just so important. And really, when I go to the beach, and I often go and allow the ocean to take any energy that I might have on me, because I give therapies, body therapies. And so at the end of the day, I go to the ocean and I offer it any energy that no longer belongs to me. And I also give it Reiki energy. I also give it high vibrational energy to thank it for taking that energy for me. And I think it's so important for that, to be conscious that when we are coming into nature and in contact with different elements of nature, like we can talk to it, we can communicate it with it, and it can help to heal us. And I think, yeah, it's a beautiful way to live. A lot easier to heal when you can accept the fact that we're not alone. We're here in this beautiful world of nature. We are nature, and nature is here to help us. But we have to just be conscious of nature and take care of nature as well. And then that's how we can heal. So that was just a message that came, just reminded me, like when I was in the medicine last night, two nights ago now, and all yesterday. It was like I just could see, like every time I would take in a drink of water or take in something, I just want to offer Panchamama, like I want to offer her the gifts too, and like I think that's also beautiful rituals, like when you're out in nature to share with nature before, or if you're going out and you're harvesting things, like ask permission to harvest, and maybe even share what your plans are with the harvest. Whenever I'm cutting herbs around the house, I always just like, hey Basil, like thank you, I'm going to use you for this, to help me with this, and so I'm going to do good things. I'm going to try to keep this energy going good. And it's hard to know, like, there's a lot of meat eaters, or like, yeah, like eating meat is no worse than eating plants, because plants have emotions and they're conscious too. And I'm not saying that plants want to be eaten necessarily, but they are designed to help to heal us. And so it just makes sense that we're, and I have had relationships with certain, like ginger and a couple other herbs through study with them, and I do believe that they want to support. So, but we got to treat it with respect. Let me know in the comments below about how you feel about the spirit world.